likes, random, it's a lot. I don't even scroll on TikTok. Am I really going to scroll on a dating app? You know what I mean? Anyway.
Okay, everybody. Okay? Welcome back to Bleached Podcast. I'm Haneen.
I'm Julia, painted by Juju, your co-host. Welcome back to the Bleached Podcast.
Didn't know when that was going to end. All right. Today's episode is going to be a little different, a little more fun, a little more toxic. No, not toxic.
No, we're not toxic.
No. It's
just get to know us, our opinions, our thoughts on things.
Yeah.
First of all, how was your week? How was your weekend?
It was good. I had such a busy weekend. We had a baby shower that we went to on Saturday, and then it was in Citrus Heights. It's like Sacramento, Roseville area. Yeah. So we just spent the day after in that area. Just took my husband to all my favorite stores, Nordstrom Rack, Marshalls.
Took your wallet. You took your wallet.
Literally. So we did that on Saturday, and then Sunday I took the kids to the museum because apparently I've never, ever take my kids to the museum or the zoo or anywhere fun, according to my 5-year-old. So
what museum is out there?
No, I took him to the Stockton Museum, the Children's Museum. It's actually really cute.
Oh.
Stockton. So we did that, and that's really it. I mean, time just flies.
Yeah, especially when you have, like, days off. I feel like it's
I'm so exhausted from my weekend.
Mm-hmm. So that was, like, my weekend last weekend, Easter weekend. I had taken it all off. I took Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. And Saturday I had a baby shower too, but then I wake up, I'm with my mom and my grandma, we're going to the farmer's market, then we're doing this, and I was like socializing all weekend. And then like my sister hosted Easter, and then we were helping her out with that, and I was going to Livermore, and then I come back to work on Tuesday, and I was like, my social battery is like drained. I was like, oh my gosh, I have like this like long week, you know what I mean?
I need a day to just rot in bed all day.
I cut my hair.
So cute. I love it.
I literally went to go put it up to like shower though, like to like not get my hair wet, and I literally like my little hairs in the back were like they were just like sticking out. I saw
you with 2 pigtail braids.
Yeah, don't play. I like French braided my hair, and then I had the little like
oh my god,
I didn't even have the small like elastics. I just had the chunky ass elastics. I look like an MMA fighter. I was like, period. Anyway, it's cute though.
That was super funny. No, it's super
record
cute.
timing for blow drying my hair.
It can never be me.
Yeah, I kind of like it though. It's like very like low maintenance. No, not like low. Like it's
no, because with short hair you have to style it all the time, or else it really doesn't look good. Like with long hair, you can kind of get by with some products, or you can get by with a bun. Like you can't. You have to style it every day.
But see, I also feel like too, though, long hair takes longer to style. Yeah. So that's why sometimes it doesn't get styled as often. Does that make sense? I curled my hair in literally 5 minutes.
Oh, so you're going to be washing your hair more often?
Yeah. That's one thing I'm not really happy about, but it took 2 seconds to wash my hair. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, is it really? Instead of like with extensions where it takes like, I have to really smooth everything out, make sure it's dry, and I'm sitting there for like half an hour. You know what I mean? 7 minutes. World champ. Yeah. MMA fighting. But yeah, work has been. How has work been for you?
It's been good.
Yeah.
Wedding season.
Yeah, I did a wedding. I loved it, but I sometimes wanted to throw up.
No,
I'm so nervous.
You're so dramatic. You did so good.
I was so nervous.
And it was like your friend, right?
Yeah, I only do like my like close clients or like my friends and that kind of stuff.
I actually would get like more nervous when I do like friends or family or stylists because I feel like they're going to be so critical rather than like a client, you know?
See, I think I don't know. I think it's because I'm not used to doing it and I'm not in my element. Like I love my workspace and I know I have everything in my workspace, but taking like all your stuff to somebody's home, what if I'm like, you know, there's only one plug a heck of far away. Like I brought an extension cord, but like, you know what I mean? Like
and you always forget something.
Yeah. So, or like somebody always has their hair wet. And I was like, Oh.
Yeah, I always tell them. I'm like, I literally don't bring blow dryers.
Yeah, no, that's what I told her.
Yeah. So if your hair is wet, oh well.
But it was so cute, and like I've known her since I was like 18, and I got to put on her veil, and I was like, my gosh, I was like, I can't believe you're married.
Aww.
And I was gonna go, and then I double booked myself, and then I had to come back to work, which I'll never do again after a wedding. Even though I love it, like I was one of my regulars, so I was like, I've done her hair before, and it turned out bomb. But yeah, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I don't book anyone after my wedding. I'll just do my wedding and go home.
Yeah.
1, I start early. 2, it's like literally back to back. So I'm like for like 6 hours fully standing in the same freaking area.
Yeah, I didn't drink any water.
Yep. I'll bring actually like a protein shake with me, or like the protein like Chobani yogurt, and then I'll bring my coffee, and then I'll bring a water, and it'll just be like on my station right next to me, and I'll just be drinking in between. Because I can't.
Yeah, I think I had like 2 or 3 sips of water, and it was like 6 hours. And then like I waited because they were like gonna dress and everything like that. Girl, I was running around. I was like, okay, let's do this. Like, her mom was like, can you help me with it? I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's fine.
Yeah. It's exhausting.
I think it's kind of nice though to be a part of somebody's day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of. I don't know.
I feel like I've been doing it for so long that I'm just like, oh, get me out of here.
I love flashback, clip back. I love doing weddings.
I love it, but it's like once I'm done getting you ready, I want to leave.
Yeah.
You know? Also, like people will be like, oh my God, I ate something and I got it right, my lipstick right here. So then I have to fucking do that.
Oh, you do makeup too.
You know what I mean? It's so annoying. Or they'll be like, oh, I scratched my nose and scratched my makeup. Well, why are you fucking scratching your face?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
you have a full face
it's
on.
like stupidity, stuff like that.
Okay, got it.
You know, love my clients. I love my clients. I love my clients.
I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job.
But it is annoying. So like right after I'm done, I'm like, I don't want to do touch-ups. Like I want to leave. Because you're always going to find that one person. Can you redo this? Can you redo that?
Yeah, no, or it's like because I'm only doing hair, and then you like spray it with like the hard hold. I'm like, don't touch it. It's going to be frizzy.
Yeah.
And then they touch it. And I'm like, it's okay.
Why did I just, it's like talking to my kids. Why did I just tell you?
I can't with you. But
yeah.
yeah, I think it's cool. Not my cup of tea though.
I do love it, even though it is tiring, exhausting, a lot more like nitpicky clients.
Yeah.
I don't know, something I get bored easily. I can't do the same thing all the time. You know, I can't just work behind a chair only. Like I need to do other stuff, you know. You
don't feel like working behind the chair gives you enough variety because you're doing different things with your different clients, or do you feel like you kind of got to a point where I still want more, and I think that's why I do weddings, because it takes me off. That's why before I used to do like editorial and fashion shows, and that's like just way too much anxiety. So that's why I stopped doing that. And I was now you're kind of in control of it though. Yeah. Do you this just like randomly came up in my brain. Do you feel like you kind of get bored behind the chair, like, because I know you take new clients, but you don't take as like many. Yeah, because they're all my regulars. Yeah, which I love. Like we're like friends, and you're like it's so predictable. Your day's so predictable. Yeah, and I like literally will just like catch up with them every time at their appointment, which is so fun. But sometimes I'm like, I just want to be challenged a little bit more. So that's why I've been taking, some more new clients, and I just did like that chunky highlight last week. Like being challenged like that is fun, and it keeps me. How do I say it? Like inspired, like creatively, like you're able to be creative. You know what I mean? Like I guess challenge is the right word, really. But yeah, that's so yeah. I can't work behind the chair exclusively for the rest of my life, and that's why I do weddings, and probably in the future I'll do other stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, I get bored easily with everything. I moved like freaking 5 times from my house in like 4 years. So that's true. Yeah. Actually, I can't stay in one place. I can't. Well, how long have you been at the place you're at now, though? A year and a half. Oh, okay. I'm not moving. Okay, good, because I like that house. And also, like moving with kids is like so hard. I feel like that's crazy. So much more little stuff, little socks, little t-shirts. So much. The toys. Oh my god, the toys are gonna need like its own U-Haul on its own. No. Yeah. Anywho. Okay. What's your favorite color? To wear? Just your favorite overall color. I feel like my favorite overall color is baby blue. for sure. I love like a light blue moment, but I don't wear it often because I don't really wear color. I feel like I'll wear black, neutrals, whites, denim, like.
Denim can pass for baby blue.
Yeah, period. I'm literally wearing my favorite color right now.
Yeah.
But like me and one of my old coworkers, she's my friend now. And she's like a pink girl. And like I was always like, no, I want the blue. So like she got us like lunch pails from Trader Joe's, like the coolers. She's like, well, obviously you're going to have the blue one and I'm going to have the pink one. I'm like, yeah. So like things like that, like I want, like my water cup is blue. My cooler is blue.
I never realized that, yeah.
Yeah. So like I feel like there's always two different types of like girls. It's like they're like pink, 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 or like a different color. Mine's blue.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
I hate getting asked this question because I love black.
Yeah, same.
Like black is my favorite color, you know? My entire wardrobe is almost black. My salon's black and gold. My house is black and white.
But you don't have any like, you don't have like.
I do like colors that I think look good on me.
Okay.
So like emerald green, like that fiery orange color where it's like in between red and orange, and black. But black is like my go-to. I will get black before I get anything else.
Okay, same.
So black is my favorite color. I asked that though because I was on the internet a couple of weeks ago and I saw a girl who is pinked out and everything. Like she has a pink G-Wagon.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's like,
we're rich.
She's like, you don't like pink because you haven't done enough healing yet. So once you like pink again, you're in your healing era, like as a female.
So I've never liked pink. I never was a pink person.
Okay, so me too, yes. And I used to be like, I hate pink.
I was kind of a tomboy growing up though, so I was like,
yes. I mean, I played sports. I used to wear my brother's clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it was. But I mean, I wear my husband's clothes. Nothing's really changed.
I go to the men's section. I was just at Marshall's in the men's section yesterday.
Oh
Don't play.
Gosh. So, actually, me too, because the female shorts, it's like booty shorts.
Yeah,
like
no,
I need some coverage there. You know?
Yeah. No, I need them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, where was I going with that? Oh, so I do agree with that a little bit though, because I do notice myself wearing like. Okay, I was at Nordstrom Rack on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I grabbed like a bright hot pink vest and a hot pink and light pink cardigan. And I was like, dude, I would never wear this. But I like gravitated towards it and I tried it on. It just didn't fit well.
Yeah.
But I'm like a lot more at Target last week. I saw this like cute pink button down and I went towards it and I never was like that. I would always like be like black, 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 black.
Or like different
So
colors.
I too kind of agree with that because I feel like I'm in that phase now where like, I hate saying like, oh, I'm healed, you know, like, but like, I'm not like, I don't have, you know, postpartum anymore. Like with the kids, I'm not like, you know, cause having postpartum depression with kids is like seriously real.
Oh,
like
for sure.
I was never a person who like believed in depression or anxiety or any of that like mental health stuff until I had kids. Cause everything changed after that. I mean, your hormones are just so crazy the effect that they have on your body as a female.
It just goes through so much.
So I feel like before it was just like black, brown.
Yeah.
And like recently I am wearing more color. Like I have those orange shirts that I've been wearing, you know? I have a pink dress for summertime. You know what I mean?
You had like an orange and black. Was it orange and black? You have like a set. You have a 2-piece or like that one long shirt.
The long shirt. Yeah. And it looks like it's like
leopard
spotty.
print.
Yeah. So I am wearing like more color. So I kind of do agree with that.
Yeah.
Like once you find like yourself again, and I'm speaking from like a mother's perspective.
Yeah.
So once you like find yourself again, I feel like you do kind of gravitate to like, I guess having more confidence or just more,
you're just like lighter. Do you feel like lighter? Like physically? I don't know. You know what I mean? No, but you know what I mean though? Like you're not, I don't know. I've never had kids, so what the hell am I saying?
I guess I should say it's never easy having kids, right? But I'm past that phase where like my hormones are back to normal. Like my baby is 2.5 now, you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I guess what I'm trying to say is like I don't have like PPD anymore, you know, and that's great for me. Because it was like so hard, especially after I had my second. So now it's like, I don't know, I guess I'm more
She's
feminine.
in her
I'm more
soft girl
feminine.
era.
Yes, that's what I'm trying
She's
to
in her
say.
soft girl era.
So
Not
more
me.
color. I've been like, you know, doing like my makeup fully. And
I love it.
I mean, I've always had my makeup, but I've been like experimenting.
You're like more
with
like
makeup.
feminine.
Yeah.
I also feel like too, because I did see a video about this, and it was funny that we talk about this now because I just saw it. And this girl, she was saying, she's like, when she's like, you can tell when like a woman is like in a relationship and being treated right, whether she's in or out of a relationship, like she's okay with herself, whatever, but especially in a relationship, when she's being treated right because she's feminine. She's like, I used to never get my hair done. Like I was like mostly, she's like, not that it's anything wrong with like streetwear, but she was saying like, oh, I mostly wore like streetwear, sneakers. I never did my nails. She's like, now she's like with my fiance, she's like, I'm wearing pink. I'm wearing yellow. She's like, I get my hair done. I get my nails done. Like I do all this stuff. And she's like, you can kind of tell like if someone's being treated right because they're a little bit more like feminine too. I was like, oh, period. That's so true. I feel like, so I sent to my best friend who's been in like a long-term relationship and like super healthy, whatever. I was like, is this why you wear so much color? Cause like whenever we go out, I'm like black top jeans. And she's like pink jeans, floral corset, like all this like crazy stuff. And I'm like, it looks so good on her. Like she pulls it off. But I was just like, wow, we're like polar opposites. You know what I mean? I was like, is this why? She's like, no, for real. I was like, she's like, I don't have anybody's like dusty sun stressing me out. I was like, oh, period. But I think it's true though.
It's very true. I totally, totally agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll still wear like, you know, a black outfit when going out.
For
you
sure.
know? But also, I feel like, is your friend like tiny?
She's not like, she's like maybe an inch or two shorter than me, but she's not like.
Okay, because I feel like I love seeing like the pink floral pants or like the pink floral vest, or not even just pink, like, you know, different colors, but like a lot of prints. I feel like it doesn't look good on my body type.
Okay, I feel like that
you know
too.
What I mean? And I feel like that's why I kind of always just gravitate towards like solid colors or like minimal prints.
I don't have a lot of prints. I'll do.
I guess I shouldn't say I have a lot of clothes.
Yeah,
with
you
prints.
kind of.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
like,
about.
I
just wear whatever I want, I guess.
I don't have any prints. I feel like, but I feel like
But you wear a lot of tees that have
like color and that kind of stuff. But it's definitely more like streetwear-esque. I have been getting into like dark green or wearing like dark green and like dark blue kind of vibes. Yeah.
You do look really good in blue. You wore blue last week or the week before, and I was like, oh my god, it's just like you look like you were glowing.
It's like hard though. I was literally looking at I forgot what I was looking at, like a workout set or something, and it was like orange. Like I'm talking that orange that you were talking about. I was like, would I wear this?
I can't do that. Not for working out. Okay, that's the sweat marks will be seen everywhere.
Okay, so it's funny though because I don't wear it to work out. I'll just wear it at the salon. Like my workout clothes are like leggings and a t-shirt to my knees. Like I look like I'm homeless
t-shirt
at the gym.
dress.
Like it's literally like t-shirt dress, leggings. Like that's it.
Yeah.
I wore shorts in the gym the other day. Worst mistake of my life.
Why?
Because I was just felt very like my sweat is getting everywhere kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like if you go on machines or something, I don't know. I was uncomfy. And plus shorts be riding up sometimes. Yeah, no.
Yes, that part. Unless you're going to wear those like really tight shorts. You know what I'm talking about? They wear like, it's like short and they're tight. They look like yoga pants, but they're yoga shorts.
Well, those are the shorts I was wearing. But they
they do right up still?
Yeah,
okay.
I was like, why was I trying to do something?
That booty too thick.
I know. Damn.
It's too thick.
Well, that's like the thing about wearing shorts too. And like, that's how we were talking about like men's shorts are better sometimes because they're longer.
Yeah.
I can't do booty shorts because
I can't.
I'm TMI, but my ass cheeks are
they're
going to be
not even booty shorts in the women's sections, but they're so short they might as well be.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Turn
On
into
me,
booty
it's
shorts
going to
on
be a
me.
booty short. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm like, they turn into booty shorts on me, and I'm like, damn.
And you already know that, like, I don't wear shorts.
No, you never wear
so,
shorts.
like, I'm starting to, like if
Hello?
I can talk.
Hello?
Is this working? I'm starting to, like, try to wear them more, you know? Like trouser shorts. I like those.
They're
I
cute.
wear a couple of those. They're kind of like baggy, flowy. I like that.
I've thrifted these like super cute like Carhartt
Dude, I love
men's
thrifting.
shorts, like cargo shorts. They're cute, okay?
Are they the Adam Sandler shorts that we talked about before?
No, they're kind of though. They're like tan, but they're worn and they fit great and they're long. But they're long. They look like men's shorts.
I actually was telling him, this is funny, on Saturday. I was like, I want to spend a day of like just going in the Bay Area and Roseville area and just thrifting all day.
I know. I want to.
He's like,
too.
don't you do that already?
So I want to too. My clients talk about thrifting. I feel like thrifting would be so dope because one, I don't know about you, but like I don't like to spend so much money on the clothes that I wear to work.
Absolutely. Well, that's why I buy all my shit from like Marshalls or Shein
like Target,
or
Target basics, Target jeans.
Target's been hitting lately.
Target.
Okay? I was like anti-Target for a while.
No.
You know who's actually doing a really good is Walmart.
Oh.
Okay, so Walmart's right behind my house, so I go a lot. And I was I don't know where I went for what, but I got the gray pants I wore last week. They're like great thick quality material. They had like I don't know. You'll see me wearing them again.
I spent almost 2 hours in Marshalls yesterday, so
yeah. Well, they have some good stuff
for sure.
So.
Shout out to Walmart. No, like Target jeans. I'm literally wearing Target jeans right now, but I bought 2 pairs, $32 and $35. I was like, yeah, because some people be spending like I'm sure they're great jeans, obviously, but like 80 to like 100, 120. But I'm like, damn, what if I get color on it? Like, you know. I don't know. That's just me. So thrifting sounds cool because it's like secondhand and it's like you're not buying stuff.
And
like
I love thrifting, but I feel like being in like I've gone to all the ones in Lodi and Stockton and like they only have so much. Mm-hmm. So like Crossroads, I love Crossroads. Can we please? I would totally spend a day with me to do that.
Okay, let's do it.
I love Crossroads and they have like over like 10 locations in Northern California.
Okay, I'm down.
So I also like to thrift in like higher end areas.
Well, for sure.
Like Roseville over the hill or like because they have better stuff.
For sure, 100%.
So I definitely want to like spend a day. I mean, I'm not going to do like Roseville and the Bay Area in the same day. I'm going to do, just one side.
I was talking to one of my clients and she said that there's like 2 types of thrift stores. There's thrift stores that like source out specific items for their thrift store, and those are more like curated stuff. And then there's thrift stores that are like Goodwill, Savers, that kind of stuff, where it's just a bunch of mass. Yeah, they take everything.
So I've actually consigned with Crossroads before, and I think I dressed pretty cute, but I guess they didn't think that because I gave them like 2 trash bags of stuff, and they took one item.
Wait, they took one item?
That's it. I was like,
oh, I thought they only took one bag.
So I dropped the rest off at Goodwill.
That's crazy.
I was like,
that's
what?
A lot.
That's insane. And then I also gave them Valentino sneakers. They wanted to sell it for $35. So they wanted to give me $18.
Oh,
I was Valentino. Like, this is Valentino.
You can't say that. She's like, what do you mean?
I did not say that. She was actually super nice. But I was just like, I'll just keep those.
That's so funny.
I still have them. I never wear them. I mean, I should have just given it to her.
Yeah, I'm in the process of like.
I think it was like almost an insult to me.
Oh my God, bye. Insult to Valentino.
Yeah, literally.
I'm in the process of like clearing everything out because I'm trying to like downsize and stuff. And I'm like literally going through my clothes and I'm like, dude, why do you have all this stuff? You never wear it.
Bring them here.
I know. It's like $4 or $5. I'm down.
Bring them here.
There you go. Take them all, please.
I need some clothes, and I don't want to buy any. So
yeah,
I actually don't need some clothes. I want some clothes.
I want clothes. It's bad.
I love clothes.
I think it's also bad too because it's like I'm always like I can wear it to the salon. I'll wear it like to the salon because I don't do anything. I don't get ready for anything else but the salon. Sometimes.
Yeah,
most of the time.
A lot of my clients are like, you need to have like a fashion blog. And I'm like,
no, I know. I'm like,
I would love to like be like that influencer and be like, this is blah, blah, blah. This is blah, blah, blah. But I just don't have that personality, I feel like, or.
My clients love seeing my outfits, honestly. They're like, please post like where you get it from.
Yeah.
And I used to, and I was like, should I bring it back? Should I grab some mics and be like, mic'd up on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
OOTD.
I'm going to start a fashion blog on TikTok.
I know, I'm down.
Apparently, it's the only way of becoming a millionaire now.
Being a content creator, honestly, being an influencer. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Which is actually, we were talking about this the other day. Like, I don't know what I asked you. And I was like, do you want to be like rich and famous or just rich? And then you didn't even answer. You were like, oh, I just want to be comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I want to be rich. But
I was like, I just want to pay my bills, do the things I want, make sure my family and everybody, loved ones, taken care of, and that's it.
So 2 things.
Don't want to be famous.
2 things. One, we both didn't want to be famous, but we do everything in our career that you know what I mean, to do that. Yeah. So I think, whatever. But 2, you say you don't want to be rich, but once you, and I feel like Desmond can agree with me on this, once you make a certain, like, say you had a goal of making like a certain amount every week. Let's say it's $1,000. You're going to be like, wow, I made that. I'm going to make it higher. And then I'm going to make it higher because you want to know, especially you, because you're competitive also. So having that competitive personality, you're going to be like, want to challenge yourself to see how much more you can make every time. So yeah, you might want to be comfortable, but your comfort level becomes more and more expensive the more and more you make.
For sure. I also feel like it's a revolving door sometimes too, because because it's like a fine line, right? It's like, I'm super grateful for everything that I have, and I want to obviously like grow and that kind of stuff too. But it's like, are you going to get to a point where, just you in general, not you specifically, get to a point where it's never enough? You know what I mean? And I don't want to get to a point where I feel like I'm never making enough money. I do want to be content because I've been super blessed with what I've been given, right? So it's like a fine line of like, you don't want to sit there and like, yeah, of course I'm going to hustle. And like, you know, especially right now.
I don't think you'll get that way because you have gratitude. You're grateful for everything that you have in the meantime.
Yeah.
So it's not about like you becoming greedy or not appreciating what you have. It's more about, you know what you're capable of making. And then at that point, once you make more, you're more aware of all around you of how you can make money while you're not working. So like then you start doing all the things that you end up doing will make you rich because you're more open to it. You're more, you know, exposed to it. So
I feel like money's like, I've had such different relationships with money. And I've just gotten to a point where I'm like, I just have had none, have had some, have had a little, like broke, like, you know what I mean? Like whether it's growing up now, whatever, that I'm just like, I just have such a, I don't do it for that. I'm super grateful. I can't complain. You know what I mean? Like I have a roof over my head. My family's healthy. Everybody's good. Especially the last, like, you know, few months of last year and the beginning of this year. Like of course I want to help my family out and like, you know, do all that kind of stuff. But I'm so happy to be here. Like literally, like not to be funny about it, but like, you know what I mean? though? Like I don't want to get to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, well, I'm going to work like, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm a little bit like that because I do love to work. So I always tell my husband, like, I'm going to work. Like, I want to work. You know, it's like me on crack trying to be, you know, at work.
I know. So I don't know how I'm going to feel though, like when I start having kids or when I do have like a husband and like that kind of stuff too, right? So like I do want to have the flexibility of like, do I only want to work 3 or 4 days? Do I not want to work 3 or 4 days? Like, oh, like the kids are older. I can, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how like that's going to look. Obviously right now, I'm at work 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. Like I'm there because I'm just trying to build and I just want my clients to be happy. That's it. I don't know. I feel like there's a fine line. And sometimes I get in my head about it and thinking like, oh, am I being like, and you said like, oh, you're not going to be greedy. But like, am I being too like.
So for me and my religion, you know, it's different than yours. God tells us like, if I have blessed you, you need to bless others with 100%. What I've given you. And that's why like at the beginning of the year when we said what our resolutions were, we're like I want to give as much as I can. I'm not saying I'm rich or anything like that. You know, I'm rich in my kids. I'm rich in my health, you know, thank God. But like, if I have more than what I pay my bills with, I'm going to give.
Same.
And it's not always like just like physical money. Like, you know, I donate to this charity or, you know, I do stuff for the salon or I do stuff for my in-laws or I do stuff for my parents. Like that's also giving, you know? Same. So I feel like God will bless me. This is me personally. Like I truly believe God blesses me more the more I help others.
For sure.
So
I feel like it's not worth it to make a lot of money if you're not giving it, if you're not giving it away. Like I was literally just at Starbucks the other day and I don't remember what it was, but I had like I paid in cash and I had like tipped them a little bit extra because there was like 5 or 6 people working. Yeah. I think she said there was like 6 people and my change was like $2, but I put like $6 in because service workers, I know how it is. Like I'm not going to put $2 and it's going to be split between 6 people. Right. And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I was like, like, I'm just like, I just take it, please. Like I have enough. Like I'm good. You know what I mean?
I always
especially
tip
when
it
comes
get
to
coffee.
My parents.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, when it comes to my parents, like we literally just went to brunch yesterday. And I was like, I got it. I was like, the hell you don't. I got it. Like my mom needed a curling iron. I bought it. She's like, what do I owe you? And I'm like, no, you don't owe me anything. You know what I mean? I told my mom the other day, I was like, at the end of the day, like whatever I have is yours. 100%. I was like, so my mom's, you know, like does so much for me and so much for the household and my parents, obviously. But like, yeah, like whatever I have, like that's what I'll give them. I'll go give them money for groceries. I'll do this. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously I pay rent at my house too, but like I'm like, please take it because I've been taking from you since I was, you know, born.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like I just have like
and it's like, if you haven't, why not? Like, it's
100%.
not going to hurt your pocket.
No, 100%.
You know?
So and I feel like being generous, like with your time and like that kind of stuff too. And like your money too, for sure. I think if I'm not giving my money or like doing some kind of something for somebody else with my money, I feel like, why am I making money?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whether it's paying for somebody behind me in line or like something, if I'm not doing something like that, like I just feel like, why am I making money?
I also feel like with this crazy economy, I feel like I was thinking about this like in May next week, of doing like a lot of promotions. So clients who I haven't seen for a while because of financial reasons can come back, you know, and be able to get a service that they've been wanting to get, but just haven't been able to because of the price or whatever. So I don't mind doing promos like that just to help them either. You know, it's not killing me.
No.
You know, so I'm okay with, you know, taking a pay cut just so I can, you know, just so you can be finally happy that you can come in for a haircut.
Yeah.
Or finally happy to come in and get your roots done. You had a baby almost 8 months ago and haven't been able to come in. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind doing that stuff at all. I don't mind. I had a client, she's one of those girls that like gets like her hair done for like photo shoots and events and that kind of stuff. She's pregnant. She's about to have a baby. And I think it was last month. She had gotten her hair cut and she was just, you know, talking to me, whatever. And I was like, oh, did you want to like get your hair done for like your baby shower, your photo shoot? She's like, I can't. And I was like, girl, come in. Like, let me bless you. Like, let me like, because I was like, I'm not going to sit there. And she's one of my regulars. Like, I've been doing her hair for so long. Like, we're super tight. I was like, no, I'm not going to charge you anything. And like, you know what I mean? It's just like things like that. It's like, I will definitely donate my time to the people that I care about. You know what I mean? So actually some stylists say that if you do promotions, which I personally don't agree with it. If you do promotions or if you're like, oh, last minute availability, you know, 10% off or anything like that, no one will value you and will expect to get their hair done with you at a discount every time. I don't think that. I don't think it's, I don't think it's 100% true. I think that as long as you're okay with whatever you're charging, whatever promos you're doing, and you feel, you know what I mean? Like, I personally don't agree. I think it's a good way to fill your books when it's slow. I personally would rather, personally, I would rather have, you know, people in my chair. That's why I do my blowouts for $45 on Fridays, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing it to like, I'd rather just have somebody in my chair and like do somebody's hair and like they can come on Fridays and like it's cheaper and it's better for them. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really think so. I think when you're doing promos like all the time, there are going to be the people who kind of wait for the promos for sure, or who people know like, oh, she runs promos all the time. Like, I'm just going to wait, you know? But at the end of the day, like, I don't think it's necessarily devaluing your service, your time, or your work. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't either. I think it's just a tool. You know what I mean? Fashion Nova runs sales all the time. I know, and it's so annoying to me. Or like a bunch of brands run sales all the time. I was talking to Edham about this, and I was like, you know, it's so annoying to me that like big companies can do all these things and they get like no hate for it. Like, it's okay because you're a big company. Like, for example, Beauty Blender. You know, like the sponge went viral. It's amazing. Everybody loves it. Everybody has one, right? They made foundation. It's not successful. So they completely take it out. You know, I don't even know if they do makeup anymore other than just the Beauty Blender. Or like beauty tools. Yeah. Right. So, and it's like no one shits on them. God forbid a small business or your, you know, your local bestie or your, you know, person you know opens a business that didn't become successful. Because everybody would just focus on the negative of it being not successful. Like, these companies liquidate so much of their crap because it's not successful. For sure. And we probably don't even see a lot of it. Yeah. And it's like nobody hates on them for it or like ever mentions it. As soon as your hairstylist messes up one thing. Yes. It's like we get as small business owners and not, you know, famous big brand companies, we get so much criticism and hate like than other companies do.
It's so true.
I get it. You know, the big companies, they get like, you know, oh my gosh, this is, you know, you get canceled for this, or you get canceled for that.
In the bucket for them.
Oh my gosh,
They're
yes, like
money.
that whole thing with Balenciaga that went viral last year. People still buying Balenciaga.
Yeah.
God forbid we did something like that here. You know what I mean? Like, not that we would, but it's like we get way more hate for it. Way more.
I think it's just because it impacts us a lot more. You know what I mean? I don't know what the CEO of Balenciaga looks like. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't even know who it is.
I don't even know who it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying though? So like, there's just so much more money there. Like like I said, it's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard being a small business owner. It's hard because it's hard. Oh my gosh, I just had this is like a whole nother thing. That's like a whole nother. I just had a situation and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, it's so hard being a business owner because it's like a small business because you want to please everybody, but then you also want to uphold your standards and your policies and like not be a doormat and like walked all over by people, but then you also don't want to offend people or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a like fine line.
I just don't think not just us, very like small business owners, they don't get respected enough. You know, like the shit like our clients do with us. I'm like, do you do this with your doctor? Do you text your doctor at 10:30 at night to get you in? Like, do you tell your doctor like, oh, I saw TikTok and this is how they do it? Like, honestly, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is.
You tell your doctor why
it's like
can't
a
you
status
do that?
thing. Yeah. It's literally a status thing, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's, you know, she's a doctor or he's a doctor, so I can't. And I feel like, I hate to say this, but I feel like it's a man's world. Like, I truly believe in it. And I never believed in it before until I was a business owner. Because male doctors get respected a lot more than female doctors. Male stylists are a lot more, you know, wanted than female stylists. Any Arab you talk to, they're like, oh, it's a guy that's doing it. We know he's going to be good.
Oh.
Like, they'll flat out say, or if like, oh, it's an Arab girl, we know she'll be good.
Yeah.
But they prefer male before female.
Yeah.
They think men do women's hair better than females do.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy because like there's a lot of great male stylists out there. But like I'm familiar with female hair because I have female.
Yeah. No,
you know I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
yeah.
how are you going to tell me that? And also, this is another reason why I feel like it's a man's world. Women in business don't get respected. The amount of times I have called for, and I've told you this before, for properties to be able to tour them, they do not call me back. My husband will call and they answer them right away. This literally happened not too long ago. I call someone. I was like, hey, I got your number, blah, 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 from this guy. And he's like, who is that guy? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking. So rude. Like, so rude. I was like, bro, how are you going to talk to me like that? This guy gave me your phone number. Where do you think I'm going to find your phone number at? The internet?
Yeah.
I don't even know who you are. And I was like, oh, I heard you have like, you know, a space available. He's like, who doesn't have a space available? I was like, okay, thank you. And just hung up. So I told Adam about it. And Adam's like, what the heck? Blah, blah, blah. Calls him up, right? I also called this guy 2 times before he answered me. Calls him up. The guy answers him. So nice to him.
Of course.
Gave him every information he needed right away. Okay? Like everything. What properties are available. What the square footage is. What the price is. When they're available. When they're not available. What you can do. What you can do. He wouldn't even give me the time of day to tell me he has a spot available. And then Adam's like, so I got all the information you needed. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Our contractor who built these.
Crazy.
Literally, I think he has me blocked.
Oh.
Every time I call him, every time I text him, nothing. I can even show the text. It's all me. Blue, 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 blue.
Is it blue or did you go green? Were you actually blocked?
And like my husband will call him, he'll answer right away.
I
don't know if they hate women here or what, but it's definitely a man's world and it sucks.
And
it's so annoying.
I definitely experienced that when I was in management for corporations. 100%. Being a female.
We have to prove ourselves way more.
Being young was like, dude, I just remember I was shaking hands with CEOs and they're like, oh, you're 21? I'm like, yeah. And it's like just being a female, it's like you're not taken seriously. And it's like, well, I don't want to be like an asshole to you. You know what I mean? Like, I still want you to like respect me, but it's like, it's just not being a female, being young in any type of position of management, not power, but like, you know what I mean? It's not for the weak.
We just have to prove ourselves way more than men do. I mean, even like here I am being toxic a little bit, but even like when I opened up this spot, I kid you not, we had a group chat with all the stylists that, you know, that were my friends in the other salon, and they're all just talking smack about the old owner. And I'm like, you guys can change it. And they don't want to. They would rather support a man who they can't stand over changing that up. I don't understand it.
I don't get it either.
Like, why? Like, what is...
Because it's easy. It's comfortable. I don't know. Girl, I don't know.
It does not make sense to me at all. And even, like, working in Boston, I worked for 2 males. Like, everybody hated it. They were awful. They could have gotten sued so many times. Nobody left. Nobody left. They all stayed. They've been there for, like, 15, 20 years.
And that's why I love working at the salon we're at, because it is like a women-owned business and you work alongside us.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing that I learned being in management at a restaurant, at a grocery store. Like, your employees will value a lot more if you are doing the hard work with them, or like in their, you know, you can empathize with them. You're in their shoes, right? Or you've been in their shoes before and that kind of stuff. I had a client, she was a new client. She's like, oh, like, does the owner of the salon like work here? Or da, da, da. I was like, yeah. I was like, girl, she works right over there. Yeah. Like, I used to work right next to her. You know what I mean? So like, you just have a different relationship with
I don't understand with owners of places that don't work at the business. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
When I worked in Boston, one of the owners, it was him and his son, and the dad just never worked. I mean, he was also like trying to retire. He was in his 70s. And like every time he would come in, he would have the assistants do his work for him.
Did he do hair?
He would just like cut.
Like men's hair or women's hair?
Women's. He would like just cut. He did do the highlights, but like literally like my first week there, he came and he's French Moroccan.
Oh.
So he had like that thick accent, you know? He's also filthy rich. He owns like so many, you know, brownstones in Boston. Crazy. And he's like, you're going to do the highlights for me over there. And I'm like, not knowing anything, right? So I go, it took me 5 hours to put in this highlights. This girl had thinner hair than you.
Oh, damn. Thanks. You're saying I had thin hair.
I'm so sorry. But I was like, oh my God, it took me 5 hours. And then he's like, yeah, you did good, but you don't touch highlight for a long time.
Got it.
Thank you.
You're telling me I suck.
This girl was so patient. She did not say anything. And she keeps coming back to him. She drives 2 hours for him.
Holy cow. And it's
and
like,
who's doing it?
Who's doing it? You're like, me taking 5 hours to do it.
I know.
Hey, she liked your hair,
was so good. So seamless, honey. And I'm like, fuck all of you. Seriously. Oh my God.
For real.
Anyways.
It is kind of it's a male dominated world, I feel like.
And even people are like, oh my God, no, it's, you know, there's so many women in business. Women have more rights, blah, blah, feminism. You know, it's not.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. I get it. Oh, I've seen it firsthand. Oh my gosh.
I also don't really care for feminism, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic of conversation.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It is. Honestly, there's a lot that I'm like, nope.
Literally.
So anyways.
Super random, because we're doing random questions to get to know us. What are your red flags with with men? With clients?
Should we say green flags? It's a smaller list.
Oh my gosh, for real. Or should we do pet peeves?
I can't. Pet peeves?
Okay, let's do pet peeves.
Okay, pet peeves.
What is your, cut and what? Wait, let me say it. What are your pet peeves just in general? Because I have one that literally drives me up a wall.
I have a lot.
Okay, do you want to know mine?
Okay, yeah, I do.
I don't say hate a lot. I don't hate a lot of things. I hate when I'm standing in line and the person behind me is so damn close to me that I can like feel them breathing on me. Dude, it
might be me behind you.
No, it drives me up.
I feel like I could be that person sometimes.
No, back the fuck up. You do not need to be that close. Why are you literally and it's just, maybe I'm a personal space thing, whatever. I don't know what it is. I'll literally like turn around and I'll like look the person up and down and be like, without saying back up, but like back up. Like, I don't know why. It just, I was just in Marshall's yesterday and this girl is yapping on the phone behind me, right behind me though. And I don't know, maybe it's because I've worked with I just like, hello.
Yeah.
Do you not understand? So I had a cart. So I pushed my cart forward and I was kind of spreading out my legs a little bit. And I rocked back. I rocked back a little bit. You know what I mean? But I can't stand.
She's doing a split in line to get
damn near. Damn near. Okay. Because that's one of my pet peeves. That's one of my ultimate pet peeves. I can't do that.
I hate when people chew with their mouth open.
Oh. Or gum with their mouth open.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
It's just if I hear you do that, it gives me chills in my entire body. I get the ick. I'm going to look at you. I'm disgusted by you. I don't want to hear you eat.
Yeah. It's it's
different when you have your mouth closed and you're just allowed, you're eating loud or you're eating something crunchy.
You're eating something crunchy.
But when it's oh.
Yeah.
I want to throw up. I can't. I hate
the
people
gum chewing for me. It's please stop.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
You know who's the worst at chewing gum? J-Lo. Have you ever seen that girl? No. It's like a fucking horse chewing gum.
Oh, damn.
She's literally
J-Lo, if you're watching this, we love you still.
I've never, every time I see her chew gum, I'm like, I can't.
I don't think I've ever seen her chew gum. You seen her in person? Are you friends with J-Lo? Hold on.
Sometimes, no, it's when I see interviews and stuff. This is all shit on the internet. And then my husband sometimes he'll look at me. He's like, okay, J-Lo, are you chewing gum?
That's so funny. I can't.
Yeah. So
chewing loudly or obnoxiously.
Just close your mouth when you eat.
For sure.
Gross.
100%.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, and nail biters.
Ooh, yeah.
Especially male. Yeah. Men are not allowed to bite their nails.
I can't. I think that's so nasty.
It's so gross.
Because there's so much. Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's just, are you clean? Question mark? Mm-hmm. When men have the tiniest little nails, I can't.
Yeah.
Where did they go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gross. But also long nails on men, ew. I don't like that.
No, okay, for sure. I don't like long nails. Mm-mm.
I don't like my man to be manicured and shit.
No.
I need rough skin, rough face. I can't.
Rough hands
soft, soft. No.
I like manly hands. You know what I mean? But I don't want you to have I want you to take care of yourself. Yeah, a little rough, but not too rough. I wouldn't mind if your hands are soft and taken care of, though.
No, I cannot have soft hands.
So he's
Desmond's
when guys have calluses and or when you have a callus and it rubs on his shirt wrong, or if you have a hangnail or something, you can kind of feel that. That's what you like.
Yeah, I like rough hands. I want to feel that's a man, you know?
It's true. I mean, I can't lie.
Have soft hands.
I like some blue collar men too.
Yeah,
so.
My dad, my dad's in construction. My brothers are mechanics. It's okay for me to that's what I grew up seeing,
I want you to be clean though.
Yeah, hygiene. Yeah.
Not too rough. I don't want you to have a split nail every 30 days. You know what I mean though? Or
yeah.
I have dated blue collar men, and it's just one of those things about their hands are kind of always dirty. But my dad's like that. I don't know. I could do either or, but I don't need you to have feminine hands. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't want you to have feminine hands.
I don't want my man putting lotion on his hands.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll put lotion on and I'll make my husband do it. And he'd be like, I don't want this sticky. I love that.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be like, yeah, can I have some?
He's doing your skincare routine.
Please. No, sir.
Facial hair is a must, though. I don't care what anybody says.
Thank you.
I don't care what anybody says.
You. Yeah.
Or when women are I don't like hairy men. I'm like, what?
Bitch, I'm hairy. My man needs to be more hairy than me.
I can't have more of a mustache than him.
Yes. I'm Arab, so I can't be with an Asian man because they're they have no hair.
I dated somebody who had 3 chest hairs, and I was like,
have you ever seen Asian men legs?
No.
If you ever see an Asian man and they're wearing shorts, look at their legs. They have no hair.
No hair. See, that's weird.
No hair.
I think that's weird, personally.
I mean, that's all
the men in my life are hairy, full head of hair, beard, everything.
Arab and Portuguese. What do you expect?
Come on.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's so weird if I'm
yeah,
you can't grow a beard, babe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know, right?
Facial hair though, any type of facial hair, it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Because
my husband will literally always fight me because he wants to shave his face, and I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh! And when he did that mustache that one time,
the handlebars. It was bad. I can't. Every time he's in here, everybody's just
He came in and he was like, oh, you chopped your hair. I was like, yeah, you should chop your hair too.
He's like, no.
Because he complains about his hair. So.
My God, I always want to cut it. He's like, no, I like it. And he's like, thin it out for me. I'm like, your ends are so thin and it's all on your scalp.
Well, and he has so much hair and he's like, I want to slick it back. And I'm like, you kind of have too much hair.
He asked me the craziest things. He's like, why can't it like grow straight? Sir, your hair's curly. Like, ask God. I don't know. When it comes to my husband,
conversations they have in the salon is the
yes,
funniest
I'm literally, and I have like
ever.
zero patience. I'm the least patient person you'll ever meet, especially with my husband.
I was like, when it comes to your man.
Yeah, and my kids. But it's like, what do you mean? What do you? I have to tell you. Actually, I don't know if I told you. I think I might have. So I'm having issues with my car, right? It won't turn off. I have an electric car. Like, there's no on and off button. It's all like on the phone, right? So all last week, well, it's been like almost a month. So I'll come out. Julia the other day is like, hey, babe, your car is on. And I'm like in the back eating.
I'm so like, I think the lights are on.
And I'm like, dude, this car will not turn off. So I go in, I like open the door and close it like a few times. And then finally it closes, right? So I'm calling my husband, like so annoyed. I'm like, this car is still doing it. Blah, 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 blah. Like, just, I'm being a girl. You know?
Fix it.
Like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Me. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, you know what I did last time? He's like, get in the car. And I'm like, fucking stupid listening. Okay. I'm listening to him tell me to do this.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, okay, I get in the car. And he's like, okay, so now you get out of the car. No, and he's like, now you lock it. And I was like, okay. He's like, get out of the car. And I was like, okay. And he's like, now close it.
Like, this is the most basicest thing.
I was like, what do you want the car to do? It's not locking.
He's like, I got the solution. I got it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to walk in, lock it, unlock it, get out.
I did that shit 3 times. Okay, 3. I'm the idiot.
I can just imagine you at him.
I'm so stupid for doing it 3 times. And then in the end, I was like, do you think the car is going to stay locked? Like, you want me to lock the car, get out of it, and close it, and it will stay locked? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, when you lock it and you're in the car, you open it, it unlocks. Like,
dude. Oh my God. Patience.
I have so many questions where I'm like, how? And I literally looked at him and I was like, this is going in the podcast.
Yeah, no.
Because I felt stupid for even listening to him. And I can't even believe he just didn't think anything was wrong with it. Like, he was like, why are you making fun? Like, why are you laughing?
He's just a girl too.
I literally, you know what I did? I was like, sis, do you want to know what my man just did?
Immediately calls your sister.
She's like at work in the office, dying laughing. I was like, can you believe this, man?
That's so funny, dude. They swear they're the solution. He swears
they are not. Okay, I was like, this man thinks the car's gonna stay locked when you lock it when you're inside and get out of it.
See, like, that's something that like I would do, but like I don't know nothing about cars. And like for me, if I like have an issue, I literally, super funny. My dad doesn't even watch this podcast, but I called him because I had a question about my car, and then proceeds to like lecture me, and then I get all like pissy, and I'm like, why the f did I even ask? And then I'm sitting there listening to him, and he's like, well, you have to do X, Y, and Z. And I was like, can you just do it for me?
Yeah, it's like if I'm calling and asking, you need to do it for me. I don't want to do it.
Well, I mean, it's my dad. Like, I can't really like be like, well, do it for me, because then, yeah. But I literally asked for a question. I was like, and now I'm mad that he's like telling me what to do.
Oh, I know,
like,
right?
Oh my
Seriously.
God. I was like, can you just take it for me? I was like, that's it. Can you just do it for me, please? And he's like, no, you're going to have to learn and do it yourself. And I'm like, okay, got it. But I don't have somebody to call. Like, I don't have a man to call and be like,
well, clearly my man doesn't know what to do either. So, yeah.
Like, I had to take my car to get like an oil change. I call my brothers. No,
Let me call the actual mechanics.
I had to like take my car to get like brakes changed and oil changed. And I'm just like, this is ghetto. I should not be walking into this place.
See? Yeah, I agree with you. And this is why I'm like, no, I'm not feminist. Like, that's a man's job.
That's a man's job.
Okay. My man
like,
walks in.
Everybody's like,
trash. That's a man's job.
No, facts. Mm-hmm. No, literally everyone's like, because I'm thinking about moving out, whatever. They're like, oh, you should buy a house. Buy a house. And I was like, I'm not doing the gutters. I'm not mowing the lawn. Nope, not going to happen.
No.
I don't want to hire somebody to pay.
To do.
Yeah, no.
Even if I know how to do it, I'm not doing it.
You're outside.
Yep.
Like, I'll help out with like some things in the garden or whatever. But like, no.
The most I'll do is pack all the trash
Like,
and just keep it in the garage for him.
My mother.
When he walks home.
No, for real. I to this day will take my trash and put it by the back door. My dad will take it out.
Yeah.
100%. To this day, my mother does not pump her gas at all, ever.
Okay, I need to be on that level. I mean, I don't
My
even
mom
pump
does
gas,
not
but-
pump gas.
Your mom either?
My mom doesn't pump gas. My dad like fills up the tank for her. He will literally be at home. We're chilling and she needs gas for tomorrow. It's late at night. He'll take the car to go get gas, and then so it's full for her tomorrow.
And this is why men wonder why we are the way we are.
Yeah, and this is
Because
men
this
wonder
is
why
what we grew up with.
Men wonder why your standards are so high. You're so. Do you know my dad will literally do it for me?
Yeah.
Here's another thing too. I don't want to, if I ever have a man, please make sure that he's handy or like can do things and like actually be a man, because there's no way in hell if I'm in a relationship, I'm calling my dad before I'm calling you. Like for something. I would be so embarrassed. I'd be like, oh, I call, because my dad would be like, well, did you call so-and-so? And then I'd be like, well, no, because he can't do so-and-so.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't date somebody who like can't
Yeah, I agree with you.
figure it out. Because my dad's going to figure it out for me.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to do it? Beep, calls my dad. And he's like, cool, I'll be there. Anyway, me talking. I don't even have no prospects. Zero prospects. So I am the man. So I do everything. So I'm taking my car to get an oil change and brakes.
So what's a non-negotiable for you? Like if you meet your man and like everything's perfect and he does one thing where you're like, nope, can't do it.
I don't think I could marry or like be with somebody who isn't a handy, like figure it out kind of person. I really don't.
You might.
No, because here's the thing. Like I can't do
Because-
it. Like, cause why am I figuring out the toilet before you're figuring out
Okay,
the toilet?
so I grew
think
up-
that's such a like.
No. Listen to me.
My
Listen.
dad literally like extended
But this
the house.
is why.
Oh my God,
This
I'm getting
is
yelled
why my men. Oh my gosh, my brothers and my dad are so freaking handy. We never called a handyman for anything.
Yeah, same.
Like my dad
My
would
dad
go
was
on
not gonna
YouTube
pay- Yep.
to literally look
No.
something up.
Yep.
Okay, and that's all I ever like looked up to. And I married someone who's not handy at all. But I feel like I'm super handy.
No, I don't want to be handy. I don't want to have to be handy.
Yeah, but you marry opposite. So
I feel like that would low key be a non-negotiable. I'm trying to think if there's like, obviously don't be a cheater. Duh.
yeah.
Don't yell at me, be loyal, like the regular, communicate with me, whatever. But like things like that, I feel like if you're not handy, like that's all the men in my life are. Even like my brother is handy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my brother's gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like if you can build something, yeah. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna build like the deck and do X, Y.
You know
Go
what I
ahead
think
and do
is
it. I love that.
you know what I think is the perfect example of like true handyman and like a princess? Sandy and Ricky.
Oh my gosh,
That man built
literally.
a car.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
And
literally.
he drops her off to work.
Yep.
He picks her up from work.
Yep.
Like she gardens and he'll help her. They go to the gym together.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, they're so
No,
freaking
for
cute. I
sure.
can't stand it.
They like live together, and she'll be like calling him on the phone randomly in her workday. Hi babe, like how are you? How's your day working out?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
They literally be on FaceTime and she'll just sit and hang out and talk to all of us.
Yeah.
And he's just they're staring at
or
her.
they're like
what?
talking about, yeah, and they're dude,
Admiring her?
Ugh,
I love them.
yeah, I need a hand.
Their goals.
because like I don't know. That is that is a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other non-negotiables, but I think that's a big one.
Yeah, I'd be calling Ricky. Ricky, can you do this?
See, I feel like I don't know.
Because my man Glenn all of a sudden is, living
Oh,
Copperopolis.
Oh, Glenn.
Oh,
Glenn is our handyman. He's
Yeah.
a character. We love Glenn.
Yeah. Poor guy.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's funny. But yeah, handyman, mandatory. Duh.
Mandatory. Okay.
Taking applications.
Yep.
My email is
y'all got a list.
above 5'9", please.
Oh man.
Above 5'9" and up.
Actually the
Oh my
human
gosh, here we
race is
go.
getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I know. I'm literally the average height.
Also,
of a
I
man.
have to say this, my husband's the tallest man in his family.
Shut up. Actually,
Actually, he has an uncle that's like a legal midget, I think.
So
he's
I don't-
like, yeah, he's really short.
See, I grew
Oh,
up.
just kidding. He has one cousin, which I think is like 5'6", but other than that,
That's
he's the
wild.
tallest.
Maybe it's because I grew up around like tall people. Like my uncle was tall, my brother's tall. My mom and my dad are like the same height. But
Yeah, your mom's tall.
my mom's tall. Yeah, my mom's side of the family is like pretty tall. I'm trying to think of who else is tall. My cousins are tall, except for one of them.
You want to hear something funny? My mom would always be like, "You should play basketball. You are so tall, honey." And I'm like, I'm fucking 5'3". Like, what? But she was always, 5'1", and my sister was 5'1". So I was like,
I've never seen. Well, I've never seen your mom or your sister in person.
So I was like,
Your dad's
considered the
kinda
tall
tall,
girl.
though.
My dad is. He's shrinking now that he's old. But he was over 6 feet. My other brother is 6'3", and my other brother is 5'6".
My brother-in-law, see, my brother-in-law is like, my brother-in-law's tall. My uncle was tall. My uncle was like 6'1" or 6'2". My brother is like 6 feet tall. I don't know. Above 5'9", please. Ideally, 6 and above. Thank you. I'm 5'7" and 3/4, technically.
6 feet would be perfect for her.
Well, yeah, because it's like being the average height of men is not for the weak. I promise you. Because then they're like, "Oh shit, you're actually tall." Like
You don't want
to
Kevin Hart?
No,
No? His wife is like, or his girlfriend's like really tall.
I don't know, because I have gotten to the point now and had different life experiences and like and like some growth, and I'm like, okay, if I'm dating somebody who's shorter than me, it can't be like a lot shorter than me, but like a little bit, like, and you like treat me really good, and I don't know, maybe. Flash forward like 3 years from now, I'm dating somebody who's like 5'5".
Desmond's quitting after this.
Desmond is literally quitting. He's like, I feel discriminated against.
Oh god. Lotions, or do you lotion your hands?
You lotion your arms? I don't lotion my arms like that.
What? Look at my dry ass skin.
No, for real. I'm like, you're exposing yourself.
Oh my god, Desmond. Oh yeah, actually I do. I don't like the ashy elbows and knees. I agree with that.
I do. You know what I do? I do a body oil when I shower at night, and then I'm usually like pretty moisturized in the morning, even if I shower. Because
I actually don't ever moisturize my body unless I'm wearing something
that's gonna show it.
Yeah, like shorts or a tank top. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I just don't want to be sticky when I put clothes on, and I don't. I don't have time to wait to like sit there and dry. Like I got kids.
I only moisturize at night. Yeah. I guess, or like if I am wearing like a dress or something like that.
Yeah.
Some people be having like 3-4 lotions that they put on, and I'm just like, whoa,
that's too much. I can only do my skincare on my face, and that is all.
See, I don't even do skincare on my face.
I can't even stand you. I swear the people who don't do much to their face have like the perfect skin.
I use makeup wipes, and then I just cleanse my face twice, and that's it. And then I moisturize, but like
that's it.
CeraVe.
I literally have a cleansing oil, then I have a cleanser, then I have my micro peeling pads, then I have my hyaluronic acid, then I have my vitamin C, then I have my under eye, then I have my moisturizer. What do you say?
It doesn't vaccinate. Yeah, I use La Roche-Posay. I don't know what the
the cleanser. Yeah,
I just do it twice, and then I clean my lashes when I have lashes, and then I use CeraVe regular lotion at night, and then I have an SPF moisturizer in the mornings.
Great. Maybe I need to start doing that.
Because at the end of the day, we're all gonna age. It's all gonna. As long as I'm wearing SPF, I know that I'm like, okay, I'll be okay.
I don't believe in SPF. SPF is bad for you. Oh my gosh. This is holistic, Haneen. I'm serious. SPF is bad for you. If it's killing the coral reef, what is it doing to your skin?
Protecting it from the UV rays.
No, you need those. Okay? People made
protected from the coral reef.
People made sunscreen and skin cancer went up like crazy. Big Pharma made sunscreen. Oh, white people. That's hella funny.
You know,
you need a mic. I told you this already.
No, for real. It might be. I thought Desmond was gonna ghost us yesterday too.
I know.
And he didn't bring a mic today. Goodness gracious. Anyway, who is this guy? Under 5'9" for sure.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in
Thank
to
you
Bleached
for tuning in.
Podcast.
Little chit chat, little funny. Get ready with us. If you guys have any questions down below,
Yes.
follow us on Instagram, TikTok.
Let us know of any topics
Subscribe.
you want us to talk about too.
Yes, please.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.